Hi, my name is Stephanie and this is my GALentine's Day tutorial on these really cute and easy heart magnets. I actually made most of them while watching Lord of the Rings with my dad, so they're that easy. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need felt, an embroidery needle and thread, scissors, some pretty strong magnets, and your heart stencil. And also a Sharpie or pen. So here is my design that I used for this. You're going to take a piece of felt and fold it in half and get your halved stencil and secure it with your needle. And you want to do this all halves just to make sure that your hearts are symmetrical. Now you're going to take your Sharpie and go along the edges. You don't really have to worry about it being messy or anything because that doesn't really matter. Now I'm taking off the stencil, and you can resecure it with the needle here if you'd like, but I'm just going to cut it. And you want to try and cut it within the Sharpie lines. But if it really gets in the heart though, it doesn't matter because you can put that part of the heart on the inside of the magnet, so it won't show anyways. Keep cutting. And here's the heart. And I'm just kind of adjusting it right here, so it looks a little bit better. So here are 4 of my finished hearts. Choose 2 of them and make sure they match up pretty well. And you can cut them or adjust them at this point. So I chose the dark purple one as my front design. So now you're going to thread your needle with the kind of thread that you would like and make a knot at the end. And I just like to loop it around my finger, use the needle through the edge of my nail, my skin, if that makes sense, for the knot. And we can go ahead and start with the front design. You can trace it out or anything if you like beforehand, but I'm just going for it here. And if you need tutorials on how to simple stitch, there are plenty of really, really great ones here on YouTube land. Oh, and I apologize for that really gnarly thumbnail. I went bowling yesterday and I'm not really good at bowling. Bowling ball attacked my finger. Alright, we're just going to keep sewing here. Alright, here's my top row done. I'm counting out kind of how I want my bottom row to be like. Okay, and here is my finished design. And I'm just gonna make a nice knot in the back of the heart. I'm using the needle actually to make the knot really close to the felt. And making a nice knot, and I'm gonna trim it now. And after this, you're going to want to choose another color or maybe the same color thread. Thread it, do the same thing, make a needle or make a knot. You're going to take your 2 pieces of felt now, and we're going to start. We're going to push the needle through just the very front dark purple here piece of felt, and I'm going to push the needle again through that same hole pretty much, only through the front piece of felt. And this is so that the little tail is on the inside of our design. It's not sticking out the back. And here I am pretty much kind of making a knot with my thread. And now I'm pushing the needle through both pieces of felt now. And you want to pull the thread, but not all the way, so you want to leave a loop. And then pull your needle through that loop. And now you can pull the thread tight. And I'm going to do this a couple times so you can see how it kind of develops. So we're going to push the needle through both pieces of felt, pull the thread but not all the way, and put the needle through the thread. Excuse me. Okay, one more time. We're going to push the needle through both pieces of felt, pull the thread, but not all the way, and put the needle through that piece. Alright, now that you're about 2/3 of the way done, you're going to use a leftover scrap from before to make this magnet kind of squishy. So I'm just rounding off the corner of this piece to make it fit really nicely into the corner of the heart. I think I actually saw this first on Pinterest a couple years ago, and I made gifts for people and they really loved it. I love it because you can just really personalize this. Alright, now I'm taking another piece and I'm wrapping the magnet with it and putting it just right in the middle pretty much. And this is why you need a pretty strong magnet, because it's going through a few pieces of felt. Alright, and now I'm doing one more time, the very, very last one, and kind of pushing it there. You could put more felt, and this design's awesome because you can kind of just customize, do whatever you want, you know? So I'm just going to finish off the blanket stitch here. Alright, here's my very, very last blanket stitch that I'm going to do before I finish off the sewing portion, or finish off the design completely. That was my last blanket stitch, and now I'm just going to push the needle through the very back and pull it completely. And I'm going to do that one more time, pretty much the same exact hole, and pull it completely. And then I'm just going to wrap or pull the needle through a couple times, just kind of making these little knots. And honestly, whatever you want to do, just secure it, whatever. It's pretty secure in itself. When the thread goes through 2 pieces of felt, it's actually very, very secure, but I'm just making knots and stuff just to make sure. So there's my final little knot I did just now. And then I'm going to trim it, and pretty much done there. This one actually came out a lot jankier than my other ones, but oh well, what can you do? It's a thought that counts, right? Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. If you have Instagram, follow me at Soothing Sista, and I hope you have a great GALentine's Day.